With Crown Jewel being this Saturday, I thought it's time for me to finally make my predictions. So this is my predictions for Crown Jewel 2023. But before we do, here's a quick word from our sponsor for today's video, SeatGeek. This video is sponsored by SeatGeek. If you don't know what SeatGeek is a ticket app that takes the confusion out of buying tickets. They out a 0 to 10 score on each ticket to know whether you're getting a good or a bad deal. The green bubble means good, the yellow button means fair, and obviously the red equals bad. Now you're probably wondering, why am I telling you all this? Well, it's because once you download the SeatGeek app for the first time, you get $20 off your first purchase. If you're watching this on Instagram, the link to the app will be in my bio. If you're watching this on YouTube, the link to the app will be in the description below. Now I'm going to show you how the app works. Once you're in the SeatGeek app, it'll automatically show you all the upcoming events that's going on near you. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on in my place, like Drake and 21 Savage. But for me, I'm trying to go to AEW Collision soon. Now, as you can see, all the green bubbles show great prices for you, and that's fitting and the less expensive prices. As you can see, most of them are pretty cheap. And you go down and then you see the red. And as you can see, the red is $1,600. Nobody wants to pay that much. So once you get your tickets, you can also look at this as the listings and make it easier for you. Click on the one that you want. It'll show you all the details and how you can refund if you don't want them. After that, you click continue. They'll show you everything from there, shows you the event, shows you all the detail, once again, how many tickets. Then you click on have code and put in code NEZ. So once again, when you download the app, you can use code NEZ to get $20 off your first purchase. And thank you so much for SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. So the first match tonight is going to be Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul for the United States Championship. And I'm going to have to go with Logan Paul on this one. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of Logan Paul as a person, but he's great in ring. And I think with him being United States champion would bring more eyes towards the US title. And I just think it's best for the company. And I do think he should go into WrestleMania later with the US title and go against somebody that I will talk about later on in this video. So that's what I say for Logan Paul. Next one is going to be Cody versus Damian Priest. And honestly, I gotta say Cody wins. I mean, even though we might get War Games with them and he'll win, but Cody needs enough momentum any chance he can, since he will be main eventing WrestleMania. In my honest opinion, we all pretty much know that. So I think he needs the most momentum he can get. So every time he can get a win, he needs to get the win. The next match is John Cena versus Solo Sikoa. Now, I'm thinking John Cena has to win, only because he hasn't won a singles match in so long, and I think he even stated that on SmackDown. So this is the perfect opportunity for him to finally get a win as a singles match and on a pay-per-view, because God Lord, I miss Cena winning. You know, it needs to happen. Then we got the Fatal 5-Way for the Women's World Heavyweight Championship. Rhea, Shayna, Zoe Stark, Raquel, and Nia Jax. And honestly, I truly believe, and I'm pretty sure we all know, that Rhea Ripley will retain, because it only makes sense for her to do it. She's the hottest women's star currently in the company, so she must win, and there's no doubts about it. There's no other person that should win or beat her for it right now. Then we have Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Now, I love the new Drew McIntyre. However, I do think Seth will be going over. I don't see him losing the title anytime soon until maybe WrestleMania. I just feel like that's the way they're going to go with it. Even though Drew's heel turn is slowly happening, and I think it would be best for him to win, I just feel like Seth is the right holder to hold until WrestleMania. Then we got the main event, RomanReigns versus LaKnight for the Universal Undisputed, whatever the fuck you want to call it. As much as I love LaKnight, he's great and amazing, I just don't see it happening. It's not the best thing to do. I would rather him go for Seth's title, because that's more of a, bigger opportunity for him, because we all know Roman's gonna win. He's just getting fed to Roman, and I don't really like that. I truthfully don't like that. They should have held off on LaKnight, had him drafted a Raw, and then face Seth. He has a better chance of winning than beating Roman. And, you know, Roman's not dropping that title until Mania against Cody, and we all know it. And it would make sense. I mean, there's no way Roman's 3-year title reign, 1,000 days, is gonna end at a Saudi show. No offense, but he's not gonna lose it at Crown Jewel. He's held the title for way too long to have his title reign end at Crown Jewel instead of WrestleMania. So those are my predictions for 2023 Crown Jewel. Let me know what your predictions are. Do you think the same thing as I do? Let me know in the comments. Once again, this has been NezReacts, and I'll see you in my next video. Love you guys.
I get this answer to my